This channel is proudly sponsored by Dead Tree Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop RPG where you play as monster girls, experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have recently released the Whispers of Copperridge adventure module. You will find all of the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring Blessed Are the Faithful. This is an expansion for When the Moon Hangs Low tabletop RPG. If you haven't seen my review featuring that amazing Bloodborne style gothic horror tabletop role-playing game, please check out the playlist in the description below. Now let's talk about the quality of the PDF. Everything is well written, organized and explained. The document is fully bookmarked and hyperlinked, so it's going to be very easy for you to navigate the entire PDF. The graphic design and layout is somewhat minimalistic, but you do have these amazing, gorgeous, full-color images and black and white illustrations as well. So overall the quality is great. Now let's talk about the contents. This book focuses on the religious aspect of When the Moon Hangs Low. There is material here for both game masters and players, so I'm going to keep this review spoiler-free. I like it that there is fiction spread all about the book, further pulling you into the setting. When it comes to Harrowmire, of course, as you know from the core game, this is a city ruled by faith. Even before the discovery of the necropolis, the decrepit whaling town was known for being a place of superstition, and after the mummified corpse of a colossal Impir was found in the winding catacombs beneath the earth, the people began to worship it as the Undergod. You have details here on the Imperial Faith, often simply known as the Faith. It is the official religion of the Sarpadian Empire, and has been since its founding centuries ago. The key belief of the Faith is that through virtuous deeds and a life of purpose, human souls can reach an eternal paradise. A council of bishops led by the Archbishop, based in the imperial capital, Akromantos. They determine the direction and policies of the faith, and advise the Empress when requested. An Imperial Saint is a human soul who, through their works, deeds and actions, has become an exemplar of the tenets of the Imperial Faith. This is important. Their teachings help guide others to purity of spirit and virtue, and are spread by the priests of the faith. The Imperial Faith doesn't sponsor hunters, at least not officially. Hunters are not a recognized phenomena in the wider empire. It is only in places steeped in darkness, such as Harrowmire, that they congregate in large enough numbers to be seen and understood. The Imperial Faith is a legacy of a more devout period of the empire, a religion that most citizens will have been raised in, but have no real devotion to. Next we have details on the Church of the Undergod, which was founded by a group of adventurers who, in the early days of the exploration of the necropolis, discovered the corpse of the Undergod in its vast tomb. The church revolves around the veneration of the Undergod and the distribution of the bitter sacrament. The church is led by the Archprelate, Xavier Morn, who is also the founder of the church. While the Archprelate's word is law within the church, he is also assisted by two prelates and advised by a council of cardinals who exercise considerable power of their own. The Church of the Undergod broadly follows the teachings of the Imperial Faith, with a few modifications. For example, human souls are immortal and, upon death, have the chance to ascend to the Imperial realm only if the Undergod judges them worthy. When it comes to the Undergod, while the Church of the Undergod is built around the worship and veneration of the titanic Impir creature entombed beneath Harrowmire, very little information is actually known about the Undergod itself. Hunters first appeared in Harrowmire not long after the Night of Madness, as if they had been drawn to the city by the fires, plague, and riots. In those early nights of chaos and confusion, the Church of the Undergod persecuted these strange individuals, but now they think they have a more useful purpose. Then we have details on characters with true faith. Many people claim to follow a religion, but actually having true faith in one requires a genuine belief and perhaps naivety in its teachings, rather than just paying lip service to them. While some edges are sometimes explained as gifts from the undergod or the saints, you have edges here that are only ever found in hunters with notable faith in either religion. Regardless of the fact of what consequences could come upon your character for worshipping these entities, there are certain gifts bestowed upon the characters by the powers that they worship, such as castigate the unfaithful. Using this edge, a character can drive back creatures and people that oppose the Imperial Faith. This results in an aura that makes it very difficult to approach or attack the character. There is also Righteous Discord. A character can use this edge as an immediate reaction to another character or creature using an edge or special ability that channels supernatural power, giving the character a chance to neutralize or negate the edge that is being employed by the enemy. Then you have Wings of Twilight. When a character uses this edge, they grow wide bat-like wings composed of shadowy material that sprout from their back. And these are just a few of the many faith-based edges. Then you have a new mark, the Chosen. Chosen hunters rarely realize they have had an encounter with the darkness. Rather, their experience has left them with the lingering belief that they have been blessed or cursed with a divine destiny. You have the boon of Weight of Sin. By making eye contact with another human, the character gains a sense of the wrongdoings that the subject believes they are responsible for. This allows the character to compel the target to follow a simple command. And your curse is divine purpose. The character is possessed by the idea that they have been charged with a divine mission. Reinforcing this belief is the fact that the hunter experiences vision of a divine patron who accompanies them. Some benefits of this apparently divine communication include the boosting of your physique, intellect, or presence, or even regaining resolve. But you start to hear voices. You start to feel guilty for your crimes. You engage in vile acts for the pleasure of your deity, such as self-flagellation, to the point that you may end up becoming Lust, an avatar of your own madness, ending up a slave to both your fervent beliefs and your ethereal patron. Then you have information on new equipment, such as religious texts, anointed incenses, portable shrines, sanctified icons. You also have occult augments such as the Bloodwith Lash. This allows you to regain resolve at the cost of health. There are plenty of others such as the Iron Bell, the Sanctified Writ, the Sanguinary Chalice. You have new weapons such as the Wicklow, the Pyre Bow, the Aspergil, and the Heavy Crozier. There is even a suit of consecrated armor. Then we have a section featuring antagonists. These beings are touched by darkness. They are in alignment with the most foul and dark forces of this setting. You have enemies such as the Penitent Martyr. Martyrs are selected from among the most fanatical members of a cult of penitents and fed a special concussion of herbs that drives them into a berserk frenzy. You also have the Hemikdon Adept. Adepts are members of the Hemikdon, who had specialized in the dark sorcery of their sect to unlock even greater blessings of the Undergod. And there are also details on the mysterious Impure Revenants, revenants of the species of the Undergod. This concludes this review. So what do I think about Blessed Are the Faithful? I would consider this a must-have. The only people that perhaps will not find much use when it comes to the book are those that want to homebrew everything concerning the religions and the secular mysteries of the setting. But for everyone else, both for players and game masters, you will find various religious sensibilities, dogmas, doctrines, new weapons, armor, occult adornments, the religious paraphernalia, the new type of chosen and edges. Although I would recommend that you talk with your game master if you want to purchase this book as a player, because some of the material here could be used as secrets for the campaign. Not necessarily so, but it's a good idea to perhaps base an adventure or a scenario around one of these pieces of lore. so make sure you talk to your game master to see what you are allowed to read for a particular scenario or even campaign. So, my highest recommendation, definitely get this expansion for When the Moon Hangs Low. Blessed are the faithful. Thank you for watching this review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel through PayPal or DriveThruRPG, the information will be in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been Abraham El Jaguar, a professional game master. I am currently unavailable for professional sessions because I am handling business out of town, but I am going to put my contact information in the description and in the pinned comment for when I am available again. And remember, roleplay solves everything. Once again, thank you and see you later.